guys, welcome back to another day, another stream. Right now, all I'm doing is I'm just hanging out right now. I'm just sitting in my bed, just kind of relaxing at the very moment. Anyway, enough of that. If anyone on here is new, welcome. And if anyone on here is a mod or a returning subscriber who's been here previously on my channel or just on my streams, welcome back. All we're up to, y'all, is we are just hanging out right now, so feel free to stop by, ask questions, say hey, or just to hang out. Because, y'all, when it comes to this stream, and really this stream only, this is a relaxed period where we all can stop and rewind ourselves from the chaos in this world these days, because y'all, as adults, young adults, or even us teens, we're all dealing with things from school to work or just anything, like that. We're all having to just work our tails off. So this is a moment to come on here and just pause for a good while. But anyway, so also, y'all, feel free to like and subscribe, and also you guys be sure to hit the notification bell down below so you can be aware of when streams come out, but also when videos come out too. And I would not want anybody to miss those. Sorry, give me just a moment. Sorry, guys, just a stomach pinch. Just wanted to start me. Stinky in, welcome back. How are you doing? It's been a minute. But yeah. So like I said, feel free to like and subscribe. There's no forcing here. And like I said, be sure to hit the notification bell so you are not missing any updates from me personally. Because I would hate if somebody missed anything. I just don't want you guys to, I don't want somebody on here to be that person. And I bring up something that y'all might have not seen and just totally forgot. To answer your question, I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to deal with some pain a little bit. Just some typical stomach pain related, which is just girl life. But yeah. What am I? All I'm just doing is just relaxing. I'll tell you that. And no, I do not have Discord to answer your question. By the way. Hey, let me sit up for a second. Oh god. Give me a minute. Hang on, let me fix this gamepad too. Just to get it adjusted. But give me just a moment, you guys. So yes, just don't mind that. Oh my gosh, sorry, this thing's being very difficult. Let's see. What do you like to do for fun? That's a good question. Honestly, Stinky, that's a really good question. What I like to do for fun is, sometimes, really, that's a tough one. But probably I would say either going, shopping occasionally, or, sometimes I also just, that's, like I said, it's a hard one. But either go shopping maybe for fun occasionally, or but also fun things I do love to do too is go to church on Sundays. Which y'all, I love church, and it's just amazing because y'all, God's good like that. And I also love to work with I love to work in the kid ministry there because I've now officially started working with the kids there finally after 2 years of not being able to because of me and my family moving like 2 hours out. And so of course the thing is, when you move and all that, it takes you time to find the right church to get started with, and just getting a sense of how it is, so you know, okay, I feel like this could be a good fit. And so where I currently go to church at it's a really good church. It's also been a pretty good fit for me because about everybody there is nice and respectful, stuff like that. Can we be? Yeah, I mean, we could. I mean, you could if you like. That's totally fine with me. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was just refreshing something. But anyway, like I was continuing to say, I am 20. That's pretty cool. You and I are only 5 years apart. Nice. Yeah, I'm only 20. I know some people could look at me and think I'm not 20, but you know. It's not like I don't get that look every time when I say that, but you know, there could be like one or two people out there that can think I'm like 16 or something when I say I'm actually 20. But that's just because my aging looks a lot more younger. Oh gosh, sorry, I'm having to sit up quite a bit because I keep leaning back. I keep leaning into the spot. So, oh really? That's yes. Talking problems is pretty good too, because you know, what if you're going through something, or you have a friend who's going through something, and you know, y'all, when we have friends that are going through something, it's a good thing to talk with them and know that we're there for them and that we're not gonna leave them over something little or something they're thinking that might happen when it's not gonna happen. It's just their mindset's letting it get to them quickly. You know, like, y'all, I'm a 20-year epileptic, and I don't let that hit me in a certain way to my friends. And plus, I have some I've had a lot of amazing friends of mine who they all know what I'm going through, and they also know how I deal with things on occasions. Yes, I have epilepsy. Which basically that's a narrow brain disorder where all of the electrical activity in the brain doesn't work properly, and so that basically causes me to have seizures And sometimes if I have there's some seizures that could get bad enough where I could be hospitalized for it. And let me just tell you all this. I'm thankful, y'all, I'm blessed and thankful to this day that hasn't had to happen in who knows how long, since I was a kid. Thank you, God, for that. I think I want to say I was 6 the last time I think I was hospitalized for one of my seizures. So that's a praise God moment to us right there. And that's good though. And y'all, the only time really I would have to be hospitalized is if I have one or more seizures that are anywhere past 5 minutes and all that. And let's say my diets that I have to use, which are rescue meds, don't want to do any good, then that's when medical attention gets involved. But thank you so much for your comment. I really, really appreciate it. Hang on, let's do this. Hang on. Sorry, I was just turning my brightness up just a little bit so I can see the chat. But yeah. And also, y'all, a thing about epilepsy with some people is the medications you're on. Not all medications have it, but some of them do have side effects. You'll sometimes get headaches and dizzy spells, but it's basically just the medication, not really itself. And plus, I've noticed I've gotten those for a couple of years. But for me, it hasn't been super bad to where it's not really been extreme to where I am having to question every little thing about me. Actually, for example, earlier, I was having a dizzy episode earlier. Again, side effects. And I was having headaches too, but that slowed down quite a bit. And like I said, those are, and sometimes I kind of call these phases, honestly, because sometimes I could get both at once, or I can get one of them individually. So an example, I kind of call it phase 1, 2, and 3, because if you think about it, phase 1 for me is more of a headache. For me, phase 2 is when I get dizzy. Phase 3 is when I get both. For example, earlier was more of a phase 3 situation. But yeah, let me change my arm. But yeah, thank you so much. I very appreciate it. To answer your question, I just do a lot of just fun stuff on here. I'll tell you, I feel like I really should be saying I do just fun dance content, really, but I do I really call it freestyle, y'all, because I do all kinds of just whatever on it. But really, I've done a lot more just fun dance stuff than just, like I said, there's a couple of videos I put out there that are different on there. But I also have been putting out dance shorts and videos and stuff like that occasionally. But yeah, that's some stuff I do on here. Oh my gosh, y'all, my bangs are crazy. Take it that. well, yeah. Sometime this next week I need to get them trimmed. Because they're like about touching my brows at this point. And I've told you guys before, that's when I know they're getting trimmed a few inches. What was that? Hang on. Sorry, I thought I was hearing something. But anyway, right before that was starting to occur, yeah. Oh my gosh, my hair's all crazy. Anyway, yes, I do all kinds of stuff like that. Hang on. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, but basically that's what, my channel is based on. And even that's a good question for really anyone to ever think of that is new. Even though you're technically a returning, but still. The US. That's what I will put out there. But yeah. You know, we're just chilling right now. Yes, I actually have 3. So, 2 Shih Tzus and 1 German Shepherd Malinois mix. So, she's part German, part Malinois. And for people asking what makes her that, is her snout, so her nose, is longer than what a normal standard German Shepherd's nose would be. So, aka it's a little bit longer and a little more pointier as well. But the rest of her is more German. And she's long haired if anyone's ever asking if she's long or short hair. Actually, no, excuse me. I think she's short hair, I think. But anyway. Ooh. Do you like music or movies? Ooh, that Stinky, and that's also another good question. Again, if I had to pick one of these, I really don't know. But honestly, I probably would say music, because there's so many good songs out there that a lot of artists are putting out, but also music is really good therapy itself. And it also regulates emotions really well. And also it tells a story behind it. But also some of the songs can kind of relate to us a little bit, you know? Either with, like, maybe let's say we're all in a relationship with somebody and we can relate to it, or it relates to maybe us growing up, or maybe us going through a certain time of just anything, like a season of something, you know? Yes, I do like sports. And I actually did do sports when I was younger. Probably from I want to think I was about 11 or 12, probably all the way up till COVID started. And for me, I was 15. Actually, no, hang on. No, wait, actually I was 14, excuse me. Yeah, that was all the way up till I was 14. I'll tell you this by order. So when I was probably from ages, I think 10, I think I was ages 10 or 11 all the way, I think, up till maybe 14, or no, or it might be all the way till I was, like, late 13. I did, gymnastics for a few years, which was really fun. And for those of you asking what level I was a level 2 gymnast, which was really cool. Then in 2015, from the years of 2015, 2017, and basically that's through a little bit of 2018, and then the years 2019 through 2020, I did Special Olympics, which, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, Special Olympics is an organization where kids with disabilities like me can do sports. It's a sports organization where you can do so many cool sports from there. So for 3 years I did basketball, bowling, and track. But actually, technically for track, I actually did 2 years because COVID, the third year, started. So that had to be done for. And if y'all did ask what was my favorite sport out of the two, it's probably bowling. Because y'all, let's just kind of say, when it comes, in general, when it comes to me and bowling, kind of watch out, because I'm decently well. And I am the fun, competitive one at it. And y'all, bowling's just fun to do, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, cool. Yeah, I did basketball and track, but the only differences was I did track for 2 and basketball for 3. But like I said, the reason why I track was for 2 years was because of COVID at the time. And y'all, just to say this in general, I do suck at running in general. I'm not that good at running in general. But what was funny though was in Special Olympics, for some reason, I ended up actually doing well on track meet days, which was shocking for me. So that was a total first, I felt like, in that moment. Basketball was cool too. The first 2 years I did it, I did individual. Basically, I did individuals, which is an easier tournament versions. And then third year, I did 5-on-5. And y'all, it was, let me just say, third year was crazy. Knowing the fact I was actually going against a whole other team was wild. But y'all, on my team, let me just say this, on my team, y'all, we were all heights, from short, medium, and tall. And then you don't know who you're going up against. And then, y'all, and the thing is too, I've never professionally have played basketball against each other like that. So I had no idea what I was in for. But thankfully our team won that first game. And then we went into game 2. Y'all, second game, let me just say, the second team we went up against were a lot more taller guys. So that made it a lot more difficult for all of us on that one. And y'all, anyone for reference who is curious about height here, I'm 5'3". So I'm short. So I'm a shorty out of everybody, but also against others. And so, And plus, I don't really get the whole, like, like, with me, I noticed was I couldn't really get the concept of basketball because, y'all, I don't watch basketball. I only watch football. And so, how was I supposed to know how to tell how it works like this? Because, that's also how my brain learns too. And so, yeah, it's crazy. Um, I'll tell you, my favorite football team is the Cowboys, but don't hate me on that because there's people that will hate them, but I'm not that fan who's gonna hate on them. And y'all, it's just a team. There really should be no need for people to be hating on certain teams, whether if it's football or any sport. Really, because each team has a different background and meaning behind it. You know, you know. Um, even if it doesn't mean like y'all don't go into the playoffs or you have tried your best, none of that. It does not matter. All that matters is you're trying your hardest to get there. And y'all, in any sport that is a really good thing to have. It's really that's all you need is to do your best. Because doing your worst is not what you want. Or just acting like trying but not looking cool enough for it. But trying your best to get there is what matters. Y'all, like I said, I did Special Olympics for 3 years. And I liked it. And yes, I did like it, which I'm saying the answer right now. Like, y'all, I did Special Olympics for 3 years. And knowing the fact that my third year, I was actually doing the actual basketball layout of it and not individual was new. But I also wanted to not be in the individuals anymore because, it felt babyish to me. Because, especially as you get older, you want to start to learn how to do stuff like that. And so, yeah. But, yeah. And plus, I liked it though, overall. And I also had some pretty good friends on the team too. And we all were friends on there. And so, you know, honestly, it's really because of COVID, honestly. Hang on. But yeah, to really answer your question, it's because COVID started, which was late, I think it was late basketball season for us. I think we were finally in our final game, I think, when this happened. We did our final game of the year, and then just after that, COVID happened, and so, yeah, and then also, yeah, yeah, our team went into, yeah, we had, yeah, I think we had our last playoff game, I think, from what I know. I think we did. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think we did or we tied. I can't remember. But I think we did. In which we got first, y'all. I think, like I said, I think we did win that one. I just forgot. Cause like I said, it's been since 2020 that game was. And so, hang on. Give me a second. I'm gonna stand up for a minute. But, yeah. Hey, let me see. I might have a pick of me still, but let me check. Hey, I'm gonna check and see if I've got a pick from that year or not. because I swore I had something. So give me a moment. I think I do, or something. Excuse me. Hang on, y'all, I'm just checking because either I saved a photo from that year or something, but like I said, I'll check. Because if I do, I'll show you guys. Crazy. I'm just going very slow to make sure I don't miss it if it is on here. Let's see. I'm just trying to check. Okay, I thought I did, but anyway, or maybe I could pull, let's see. Okay, yeah, you know what, I might be able to pull one up through my social media, I think. So, give me a moment. Hang on. Let me just grab my iPad, I can show you a pic from there. Because I can show you it that way. Because there are a few pics from that year of me. And y'all, just so everyone is aware, if anyone is curious how old I was at that time, I was only like, I was still actually in 8th grade when that was still going on. Like, it was beginning. Like, I was only an 8th grader, almost a freshman. And so, let me just see, I think I've got one of me from there, but let me look. Like I said, I think I might have a few in my social media, or I can look through my mom's too, because she did post some of it too there as well. Oh, that's loud. We need to rush through these shorts, excuse me. The shorts are one. I mean, these reels want to come up here, so give me just a minute to check, because I think I do. Actually, excuse me, come here first and go to my side. Oh Lord, give me a moment. Here we go. Just letting this load. Did you guys want the playoffs? But anyway, y'all, again, feel free to like and subscribe if y'all want to. There's no forcing about that. And you guys, and also I will say this too, feel free to share this with anyone who you think might like this channel, because that will help out with views as well. There's no forcing as well. But like I said, it's just ask a recommendation, especially if they're looking for a good channel to check out, you know, because there's so many good channels out there that we all get into and like, you know. So give me just a moment. I think I do have, hang on, I have to pause every few minutes just because, you know, it's just loading. But also the fact I posted a lot too. Oh gosh, I think I do. Oh my gosh, my boyfriend was so cute from that year. So give me just a minute. Oh, my one friend, hi, how cute. Give me just a minute. I think I'm almost there with some of that. How cute I was back then. Protect me, holy word, y'all. Wait, is it? Wow, that's quick. Bam. Yeah, that's way quick. But let me see. I don't know if I. Hang on. I don't think I posted. Okay, you know what? I'm going to my mom's post next because I know she has like a few pics of me from those years. Next. So I'm gonna go to her page and I can show you guys from there. So yeah, I can probably show you a few that I spot here and I can tell you those years. Let me go to, sorry, my stomach's wanting to act up again. That's fine. We are gonna power through that for a few minutes. Oh my god, no. Just look at me back in the day. Hang on. Give me just a moment. There's just so many pics of me, I'll tell you that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll just show you guys different Special Olympic pics she's got on her post from me in different years. So okay, here's what I'm gonna start showing. Okay, here's the first bet. So this was track year of 2018. So this was the 2017-2018 year. So AKA my second year in track. So this was me and one of my track mates named Anina. She was really funny. She's a pretty cool friend. And then me and her just running. Her and I just being, you know, what we all like to do. So funny. Let me see shit. And then oh, hang on. That's funny though. The fan. Now I'm gonna pull up some other ones too, as well, because I do have, I think, she's got more than that up there. So I can show you a little bit more out of those years. Oh, and then again, another one from the same timeline as well, but this was basketball year, y'all. So this was me, this girl named Faith, this girl named Suzanne, and then this was our basketball coach named Coach King at the time. Y'all, crazy fact about this girl right here, Lord. She was one of those friends where she would be one of those friends that would pressure me to do things that I was not wanting to do, but also just friends where she and I would fight a bunch over the littlest things. And let me say this, y'all, she's a Gemini too, so that makes total sense, because for those of you who knew a Gemini, oof, they don't get along that well. They're crazy sometimes. They don't, that's cool. But, you know, I have better friends than she does that actually love me and actually care. Anyway, then here's another one of us. So at this game, I placed first, she placed third, and this girl placed second. And then the action of me, let me see. And then me, and then that was my Nana, who unfortunately passed about 3 years ago. Then me, that's my friend, and there's me. And then, let me scroll down again, because, you know, I've got so many more of this. He's doing good, to answer your question. He's been doing pretty well. He actually is going to be out here next Saturday. So a week from tomorrow, which I cannot wait. So he'll be here from next Saturday to the following Saturday. So for a full week. So, sorry, this audio was up. And so, yeah, but I'm very excited. And for those of you who have not seen from him and I, because I have posted a little bit of us too on here. A little bit about us is we met in high school, for those of you who are asking. We actually were friends at the time in English class. I think I never suspected us dating next. I did not suspect it. It's the funniest thing. He was a really good friend of me, I'll tell you guys that. Then, sorry, it's not me cry, my nose was making me itchy. But, yeah, and so we met. And then our senior year, you guys, the week of homecoming, at first, sorry, itch. The week of homecoming, he actually asked me out to homecoming, plus a minute after, or two after, asked me out the same day. Y'all, it was a plot twist right there. It was literally a plot twist, and the crazy fact that one of my best friends from high school saw it. She encountered it with me. And even a lot of our friends in our friend group, too, because he asked in front of everybody. It was crazy. I can't believe it. Off the bat. And so I just was thankful to God that he gave me him, and he's just been amazing ever since. And for those of you who are asking how long we've been together too, we've been together for 2 years now. So basically September 18th was just 2 years ago. But y'all, I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, I actually can't believe I'm saying that. Because, for reference, to give some of you guys another background story of another person I dated. Let's just say the first person I dated in high school, at first was good, but then became a jerk. And I kind of was, and I will say I was thankful at the end we actually were better off as friends. Because he was stupid, y'all. He would be what exes would be. Is stupid and would be such a jerk. And would not know how to act mature at all. Especially for a sophomore. Because, I mean, really any high school relationship is different, but still. Yeah, and then after that, I was single for about 2 years. I mean, I kind of was just checking out guys around my junior year just to get a sense of where I would be fitted or feel like my type I want to go for next. And y'all, my junior year was probably my popular girl era. I'm not gonna lie, because I literally felt like the popular girl in high school for some reason that year, with men coming after me, and even after one of my friends too, because even she had to encounter some of it too. So we both kind of became popular that year, but especially a lot of it was towards me. It was so crazy. Oh, it was wild. But let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to find some more though. So there's a little bit more on here now that I know of. So give me just a moment. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, here we go. Right here too. And this was in 2017. So that same year gap. So this was me, y'all, again. I think this was me when oh yeah, this was when I was in my second year of bowling. So I was coming out of one of my tournaments, and I obviously won first, y'all, for that one. And then there's me and a couple friends, me again with some other people, and then again, like I said, that was my second year. Me and this girl, Yeah, that's, I mean, friends are really good for each other. That's my mom and I. But hang on, let me find another. Let me just see. Because I also think I've got another. Yeah, I'm gonna put you guys right here. It'll be easier for me to do though. It making me nuts, so give me just a very minute. What else do I know? Give me just a minute, y'all. I should have a few more, I think, of us from that year. Crazy. I go back to all these memories too. But anyway. That's pretty movie. Oh my god, y'all. But yeah, right now I'm just checking because I think I do have a few more or something. That's what my mom's paying to me from my years. I think there's a couple more, I think, on here that I'm aware of. Sorry, it's just taking me a few. Closer to it. Give me just one meal. So that way I can show you guys, because you know, the fact that I thought I had a photo, I might have had a photo too soon, but maybe I might have deleted it when I was clearing a couple of photos out. Because, you know, that's what we do occasionally. Or just to, you know, refresh my photos just to make them look nicer. Because, you know, you guys, as adults, we do like to refresh a little bit, at least a good little bit of our photo gallery, because that's important, you guys, is to always occasionally, if y'all, it's not like required always, but if you're someone who likes to kind of just, and maybe here and there just reset, a little bit of your photo gallery. It's pretty good to do that, especially looking back on photos that you don't like in there, that you didn't like in there. It just looked too crazy, you know. Um, but yeah. Excuse me for that. It's only 12:08 right now, where I live. Oh my gosh, my little dog in a bow is so cute. Hang on, I think we're only... I think for me we're only... Man, July 27th was my marriage. Wow. I've had marriage since 2016. You know, that's crazy. That's nuts. Yeah, for those of you, a lot of you do know this by now, and plus y'all have noticed too. But I do have my ears pierced, y'all. I usually don't wear them at night though, just to give them up because you know I've worn them from the moment I wake up until like a little before I go to bed, because you know it's good to take them out occasionally. But yeah, I have had my ears pierced since. Actually, I got them ears. Let me go back to that post. But I got them pierced July 27th of 2016 was when I got my ears pierced. Y'all, that's nuts. 2016. And it's only 2025. Wow. That's wild. Like, y'all, I think I was in middle school that year. I think I was a year or two in middle school. Like I said, I can also look at my middle school IDs just to even be sure. Because, y'all, I still have all my IDs from each year. from 6th grade all the way to senior year. Wild. But, yeah, I think we're only a couple most of it, I think. I'm at least aware. But, excuse me at that point. Yeah. Man, me and one minute rivers are so funny. Anyway, hey, I'm just checking real quick because I do think I've got a few. It's just they're way more down. And a lot of us know how those get. Is when it's a little more far down. You know, it does take. It does take some time to look at it like that. So, just give us just a moment, y'all. Man, even to look at me a little bit too while I'm just finding some of it. Oh, wait, here we go. Hold up. Here we go. Here's another photo I'm about to show you guys too. I just gotta get it pulled up really good. actually a couple, which is from 2016. So this was my first year, which basically this was my 2015 through 16 year. So this was at one of my track mates in 2015. Well, it says 2016, but it's the year I started doing it, which was 2015. But this was me. I placed first in the standing long jump, and then down here I placed second in the 50 meter dash. And so yeah, that's really that photo. Let me see. Crazy. Can't believe I loved myself with that. Oh wait, and then also another Special Olympic photo as well from the same year. And then this was when, okay, and then this was me again, and this is also my mom in this photo too, by the way. But this was my first year again, and this was when I did basketball. So this was my first year in basketball. And I did really well. Especially for it. And yes, you guys, look at my hair. Look how short though. I mean, my hair I think might have been longer than that, but it just seems short because my hair looks like a crazy mess. But anyway, just want to also make sure that I am not. I think there might be one or two more, but let me make sure. Oh, let me just show you guys this one for my dog. Yo, look how funny. Look how funny. I'm gonna zoom into it though. But y'all, just look. Look how funny my dog is. Maverick. So this is one of the Shih Tzus, y'all. His name's Maverick. He's old. Well, in this photo, I don't remember how old he was. I need to look. I mean, it says 2016. I need to go back to the math. But right now he is officially, he's officially 14 years old. He's an old man, y'all. That's crazy. He's done well. Like, he's been doing pretty good, I'm shocked, for his age. But he was wearing, I think we had this, like, little Superman cape or something like that. And also, I think either one of us decided to put it on him. And, but then this is the caption that it says, "Saving the world is exhausting." Oh, America's so cute. That's, I mean, you get a cute dog, y'all. But y'all don't even turn them over. But anyway, yeah, it's just so funny. Anywho. And then also, I can show you this, y'all, this cute photo of me too. I just gotta zoom really well. Hang on. But y'all can see, this focus is bad. But, this was just a ordinary day, I guess. Little me. And so this was Maverick when he was a lot younger. I forgot how old he was, but he was younger, though, than what he is right now. But me and him were laying like this, like I was laying on this blanket, just chilling, I think, on this day. And he was just with me. And y'all, Maverick is like, he was one of those dogs where he was like one of my best friends. But yeah, he's just so cute. I mean, y'all, dogs are really good pets to have, but they're also really good at being best friends too. Look, they're just so cute. Look, that's the face, by the way, of him. But yeah, that's Maverick, for those that ever wonder what he looks like. But I will show you a better image of that too. Yeah, like I can only show a better pic because I've got better pics of him. And plus, he's a lot darker than what y'all see him currently too. Just FYI for that as well. Hang on. I'm trying to see if I've missed. But okay, I think. Sorry. Okay, I think I showed you guys all the different pigs from my years in Special Olympics. But yeah, so like I said, that's me right there from all years. Give it just a second. Sorry, I'll just plug this back in. Just so that way it's got plenty of battery for tomorrow. Anyway, sorry about that. I was putting that up and that way it could be charged. And also for anyone who's wanting a fit check of the night, because it's night hours right now, I am just wearing these black pajama sets from Amazon. I have some other ones that are the same. It's the same exact style and material and color, but just from a different brand. So I actually bought this off Amazon actually a few years ago. And y'all, it's probably gonna be due pretty soon. Soon, eventually, I will be due for a new one of these. But y'all, I just love these. Like ever since I've seen these pop up, or really the summer version of these popped up, I just loved how cute it was. And I'm glad I did because it makes me, it makes my age pop out really good. Like, you can actually look at me and be like, oh, you actually look cute. And that, because, a lot of us don't, and plus, it actually makes us look cuter because, all of our pajamas, y'all, are just the typical straight, the typical standard, just straight normal pajamas that look cheap, right? Well, in these, they make you look cute, and they actually show off your age really well. And they're also very attracting. Like, they are actually really attracting to wear as well. And y'all have worn us in front of my boyfriend quite a bit. And they're just comfortable to wear. Like, they're just comfy to wear, and they actually And they look really good on anybody. So I'll tell you that. And let me say there are other colors I know of this version too, but I really just love the black, y'all. Like, I love the original version I saw it in, because it just looks cuter. I don't know why. That's just me. I don't know, I think black for me just pops out really well. And so, yeah, so it's just this pajama dress. I'm gonna turn it down so you can see the bottom part of it better. But yeah. So, yeah. Sorry, I thought I was hearing one of my dogs dreaming from next door. Which I bet I am. Because she does sometimes dream a bit. Like dogs do. When they're out. God dang it. Oh, excuse me, I was alive. Anyway, I'm just fixing my pillows. But anyway, yeah, that's what's happening there. Sorry, I'll just turn like crazy. But yeah, so, yeah, but I mean, it's been pretty well though, y'all. So, yeah, you know what, y'all, I'm probably gonna get off live for the night, because it's like 12:25 over here in the morning. I mean, like I said, I don't go to bed till 2 in the morning, because I don't have to be up for anything. Like, I don't really have to be up for anything that's too early. And so, yeah, so you guys, I will come back on here. Honestly, I'll probably come back on here on Sunday next. Sometime Sunday I'll try to come on here. But yeah, I'll see you guys then.